Back in 2005, an advanced probe named Huygens began plummeting through the thick clouds of Saturn's largest moon, Titan. Huygens is a European Space Agency probe that travelled for 7 years attached to the side of NASA's famous Cassini spacecraft, with the goal of studying the solar system's most Earth-like world. Titan is an icy moon that is shrouded by a hazy, golden atmosphere which obscures its mysterious, frigid surface. It is the second largest moon in the solar system, even larger than the planet Mercury, and is the only world besides Earth to have standing bodies of liquid, including rivers, lakes, and seas. Its thick atmosphere is primarily made up of nitrogen, with a hint of methane, and its surface is bitterly cold, dropping to around -290 degrees Fahrenheit, which is -179 degrees Celsius. It is so cold here, water is frozen harder than rock. When the Huygens probe separated from Cassini and began its treacherous journey towards Titan, no one knew what to expect. Would it plunge into an ocean of liquid methane, crash into jagged ice mountains, or perhaps sink into a pit of frozen hydrocarbon quicksand? What could be found below these opaque clouds was largely a mystery, and so Huygens had to be prepared for anything. It took the probe 2 hours and 27 minutes to parachute through the giant moon's thick atmosphere, which extends out more than 6 times further into space than Earth's does, before touching down on what resembles a dried-up lakebed or floodplain, as this incredible image reveals. Before Huygens began studying the moon's icy surface, however, it first collected data from the atmosphere during its long descent. Among a payload of scientific instruments, Huygens was equipped with a microphone that recorded the noisy sound of wind rushing by the probe as it passed through the moon's golden-coloured haze, allowing the listener to hear what it would sound like if you were able to skydive through the clouds of Titan. So sit back, plug in your headphones, and immerse yourself into a soundscape that was recorded on another world billions of miles away. In order to create this incredible 1 minute and 43 second recording, several audio samples that were taken at different times during the 2 hours and 27 minute descent were processed and combined to give a realistic reproduction of what you would hear if it were possible for you to fall through Titan's atmosphere. The microphone was a part of the atmospheric structure instrument and was originally designed to help track down lightning by listening for the clap of thunder. Unfortunately, a thunderstorm was not recorded, but the sound of Titan's wind rushing past the probe was. The microphone was positioned on the outside of Huygens so that it could record the full force of the atmosphere as it whizzed past, and so the sound that you just listened to is similar to if you were to hold a microphone outside of a moving car, for example. Another point of the experiment was to use the sound to see how the pressure of Titan's atmosphere changes with depth. This can then be used to help build a circulation model of the moon, similar to the ones that we use on Earth to forecast the weather and understand changes in climate. The recording itself may not seem that exciting to listen to or even feel that alien, but it is the real sound of a mysterious world billions of miles away. And it really does provide you with a sense of what Huygens had to endure as it plunged through the moon's golden smog. When Huygens landed on Titan, it continued to relay data and images from the moon's muddy surface for around 70 minutes, before it lost communications with Cassini and its batteries died, becoming a part of the strange moon forever. Huygens achieved many great things, such as becoming the first human-made object to land in the outer solar system. It contributed important data that allowed scientists to understand Saturn's largest moon that little bit more, and it gave us the chance to view another world like never before. The incredible probe saw, sampled, and touched one of the solar system's most unique moons, lifting its veil and allowing us to observe its frigid, sculpted surface and listen to its alien atmosphere for the first time in human history.